But, hello, YouTube fans. Starting to saying here, got a nice special guest with me. This is like post-commentary stuff since we couldn't do it live. But, introduce yourself.
Hi there, it's me, Nick Fanfiddle. I like doing Snake too much.
And it sounds...
So, yeah, we are doing...
So
it's gonna be impossible to read most of this.
Yes, unfortunately, because this is all post-commentary, but this is basically saying we have more enemies coming in. It's nighttime. This is Chronicle number 3, and we get introduced to a new character.
Miga?
Yeah, Miga.
Look at the way they move. They're no ordinary brigands. Keep your cool and take them out one at a time. Ah, how rude of me. I'm Miga, assigned to a unit as of today. At your service. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Miga, which means no more Reef. But yeah.
So, I'm gonna say, as my first thing to say, we are now introduced to enemy, question mark, question mark, question mark, because that's always fun, isn't it?
Yes, because we'll have no clue who this guy is, but Miga's of the samurai class using katanas. Well, the samurai class is the only one who can use katanas. Just straight up katanas, not katanas and shurikens. But yeah, I'm having a hard time trying to figure out which weapon I want to use. Okay, well, Dao seems nice. But like I said, he's better than Reese is right now. So I'm just planning on ditching Reese. So move Fina and Aeneas there. Miga's gonna go over to the little lone spot because probably nobody's gonna go over there.
There's a douchebag with a green veg who's gonna be running along going, "I'ma kick you in the face!" Oh yeah. Because, yeah, that's what douchebags do. Yeah. No, they have a move where they jump up and up.
Now the weird thing is we're seeing Grandall soldiers as the enemies here.
Yeah, that's odd because aren't we Grandall?
Yeah.
What's going on here? What is this shiz?
Yeah, kind of confusing. Seriously, it is kind of confusing.
But you know, it all will be explained, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, the plot will start to pick up eventually. But right now, we got ourselves a battle, Aeneas versus generic brigand.
Generic brigands of the Lord, there will be many. And Lance, man. Lance! The Lance of Justice strikes you, female brigand. Fire Emblem, what?
This isn't Fire Emblem. You gotta
I was thinking, Fire Emblem? You don't have female brigands.
But then you gotta remember, this isn't Fire Emblem, Oscar. So yeah, now to another generic brigand attacking the place, because we're not gonna get the people with actual names quite yet. They're still a little distance away.
But you know, the actual name douche will show up later. And here's this fancy cutscene, I will say now. If it be.
Yeah, which will leave you in...
And to be...
I think it will leave you in confusion.
I will say now, I'll forewarn you, if you beat him, your main character runs up to where he does something, let's just say.
Don't spoil it too much!
I know, it's the character runs in such a way that it makes me go, well, they could have programmed that a bit better. I have too much respect for women, so I won't say he runs like a girl, but he runs like...
Well, the main character is a female.
Well, yeah, but in this is Soul Calibur. This is a game where if you're a woman, for some reason, even though it's the middle of the medieval / old / whatever century it is, you could get away with being a swordsman, being a knight, being a lord.
15th century? if I recall.
Probably.
I think 15th or 16th century. Like, it's close.
And there we have
like, between the two of them. Yeah, so nice strategy so you don't cluster everybody up is to just send whoever's at that small little tower just to the next place. Get them going. And then just, inevitably wait for these two to get, move faster eventually. Oh man, I almost want to quote Proton John / Chugga Convoy. I don't know which one of them said it first. I just tell him move faster.
Well, you know what they say. I don't know what they say. I'm not entirely sure what to say. But, yeah, we have our map, and we are somewhere, I guess, on the border with some brigands and stuff. Or supposedly, like, well, the question is, why are grand old soldiers operating on the idea of a brigand's ideals?
No, we're still trying to figure that out.
And we have a named character, Eris.
Mm-hmm.
Sword! You will not defeat us with your rapier ways.
Nah. No, you aren't getting on the block off. No, I'm not letting you get on the block off.
So, as you see, Pokemon is surely the way to go. I do like the fact that it isn't divided into rounds, and it's pretty much you fight, you win or you lose. That's that.
Yeah, kind of makes why I enjoy this series quite a bit, especially this mode, because you kind of gotta think where you want to place your people, and it has a little bit of it's like a little bit RPG aspect in this mode.
More bandits.
Yes, but this one also has a name.
I don't get why the dragon is portrayed as evil in terms of the banner. That's like a stereotype at this point. Dragons are evil. Together. And we have Athena.
And Loki. And if you know your Norse...
Loki!
If you know your Norse...
Yeah,
I think it's Norse mythology. You know who this guy actually is in Norse... I think it's Norse mythology?
Isn't this? Yeah, I know Loki, kind of. I think... Oh, he's a thief, not a guy with a blade edge. But, yeah, Loki was the guy talking in the intro with Shady McShaderson.
Yes,
so.
And we get another level up.
I'll be honest, if I play... we got the PlayStation 2 back the other day, and if I play this again, I will just be making my own characters, because I love making characters.
Yeah. Now, I tend to bring maybe one or two. First time around, I made 3. And then I reduced it down to where it was like 1 or 2, depending on my mood, what I was creating.
I was always trying to... I always wanted to play entirely with characters, so I would make 10 main characters and alternate between levels who would go. So.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, we're advancing. We're advancing! Go team, yay! Oddly enough, you can get more than 10 playable characters from, the people who join you.
Yeah, but at most you're only allowed to bring 5 in one chronicle.
If they're being generous with you, if it's that hard. So here's Athena again.
Unfortunately,
and we have another
16, they're not. Unfortunately, Chronicle 16, they're not going to be that generous. And you'll see why when we get to Chronicle 16. Why I called it a pretty hard Chronicle.
Well, I will say most of the Chronicles can be hard, especially if you do. I will spoil this. That one tower with that one level 99.
Well, that's far off. I mean, there are some hard Chronicles, and I will be pointing them out, pretty obviously, of what's going to be pretty hard to do.
I'm not joking either. There is a level 99 somewhere in this game.
Gives you quite a bonus and a weapon you can only get by defeating him.
So you have to ring out that guy, otherwise you have to pound through 99 level health, and that's no fun.
His health is pretty
That's
high,
no good.
especially just for the sheer fact of his class and the fact that he's level 99. And I don't even know if you're at a place that you can ring out that easily. That makes it worse.
Well, not spoiling anymore, I will say. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the samurai dude. Oh, I like that set piece. Imagery. The nice,
The
slightly.
Ling Shang-Su temple ruin stage.
Yeah. Well, I thought it's set. They've chosen the right stages for the right parts.
Yeah. Yeah, they usually tend to do that. Now moving everybody else. Tina took a little damage, but Nia still has. I mean, I can probably just send Athena there, but give everybody else experience is always fun. I mean, it is always fun.
And if I sound slightly off sometimes, I do type with my girlfriend sometimes, but I am finally glad that I can come and do this, actually, so, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Oscar was really wanting to, be a co-commentator on this, and first set of videos, I just couldn't get it going, and I had to figure out what to do, and then Oscar suggested the idea of doing post-commentary, which I thought was okay, pretty good, we can do this.
But it's not the most fun.
No, you don't get to see it live, but it's been a while since I've even recorded this, so I kind of forgot what all I did. So it makes it re-interesting.
Finally meet under the star of destiny. You really intend to defeat me? I hope it was.
I mean, I still managed to keep the sound of the recording going on too. So it's not just, Oscar commentating, you have no sound from the yeah, I managed to get the sound in the game because I'm even hearing it right now. Athena took quite a bit of damage there.
That happens. Because sometimes things happen, especially even against slightly, supposedly weaker opponents like ring-outs or
ring-outs
grapples.
Suck.
But I will say, I still love this game.
Alright.
And I will say, I only love this game, I'll be honest, for this mode. If it were anything else, I'd just say, well, it's just Soul Calibur 2 with slightly more characters.
Yeah, right now going to pause it and restart a new call so that way we have time left for the boss and stuff.
Okay.
There we go. Had to do a little something to fix that, but we're back.
Yes, we are. And we are watching
The health
Athena heal herself.
Yeah, she took quite a bit of damage, so she's healing up. More HP leveling up, the more HP you have, the more HP you're going to recover when you need to recover.
Also, the first time I did this, I was trying to unlock everything first. So I actually went in and I made a really wholly knife-like version of myself using Siegfried's style, which was fun. Because I will say now, there's one thing about this game I love very much, weapon-wise, and that is broadsword, Schweihander style Soul Calibur, which is awesome looking. It's like anti-Soul Edge, it's that cool.
Yeah, and if you notice here, the mission here it says minus guard, you will be losing health anytime you put up your guard, so do be careful about that. And we still don't know who this guy is, but he wants us to go away, basically.
As you do, apparently, if you're an evil man with motives that are slightly hidden. By the way, yeah, there's going to be complicated politics involved in this plot.
Oh yeah, and you're gonna get slammed with it pretty quick. It's gonna...
You know those political bits in Ireland where you get...
And there's another Gandalf! So why the hell are Gandalf soldiers?
It seems there's some political strife afoot.
Oh, you just had to mention strife. Unintentional political strife and...
I really didn't, but okay. I actually wasn't intending that.
You unintentionally mentioned strife.
Oh, yeah. We're not talking about cloud, by the way. We are talking about another strife we will get to know about soon.
Yes. Ow. This guy, he has a dagger, but it's no generic dagger. It's a different weapon known as Kingslayer.
Which is not to be confused with the weapon from FE5.
I have absolutely no intention of dying.
Which I just remembered did exist and was used by a guy who kind of looks a bit like him. A bit. Not
and now to a nice little cutscene.
It's like fire diva.
If you have absolutely no intention of dying here, and then he jumps down, then how does he have absolutely no intention of dying if he just jumped down? And I don't think the bottom is that close.
See, it's like a bit for me, so I just go, I have absolutely no intention of dying. That's like he's trying to pull a Sephiroth. He's pulling a Sephiroth. I will never be a memory. I have no intention of dying.
Yes, except for this isn't that heinous and it doesn't sound